this is where we are in this lovely bay, and we're going to come out here, go around there, right round, past Juras, which is like a marina, but that's got no shelter for sovlies either, and then into this here, which looks like a bombardment of rocks. Scary, but that's where we're going. Let's hope that that's okay. Fingers crossed, my friends, fingers crossed. Although, you know what though? That might, I don't know. The sovlies like coming up here. Might get in here, I don't know what we're doing. We've just got to try and do our best and try and find some coverage. I'm Nikki, and this is my gorgeous family. Chris, Bo, Bear, and our salty puppy, Buddy. We've been sailing around the world for 3 years now on Pickle, a catamaran we bought, renovated and learned to sail on after I had a life-changing epiphany when I was in ICU with meningitis. Subscribe, welcome aboard and enjoy the ride. Hugging the old pooch. We found here in northern Albania these huge plains and really shallow coastline which goes on and on and out and out and out for miles and miles and miles. It's so unusual and so beautiful, and a wee bit tricky too at times. Most of Albania rises into mountains and hills and tends to run the length of the country, north to south. For example, the amazing Albanian Alps. Actually, Albania has some of the most considerable and oldest bodies of fresh water of Europe and can be found throughout the whole of the country. It's quite beautiful, and the Fisheries River in southern Albania is one of Europe's last wild rivers. Along its 270 kilometres course, it is untamed and totally free flowing, and recently has been declared a national park, so it's going to be treasured and looked after forever. And as you can see, they have large fisheries, humongous areas in these beautiful lagoons and coastal waters. So flat today. Always is, isn't it? Calm before the storm. Anyway, we've just come around this headland. We just come around here. Obviously had to go off a bit because of the shallow, rocky things. But anyway, I just wanted to show you. Look, more turrets. What's the word? Defensive. Oh my god. Anyway, the turrets. Look. More of them. Let me show you. Some of their 750,000 defence turrets. And that's not the only thing, they're all over the place, all the way along, but anyway, there they are. You might like to see. Crazy, isn't it? Can you imagine having that much defence? Buildings all around your coast. Crazy. Like, why do you need 4? A few metres apart, just there. Millions. Loads of them. They're everywhere. Anyway, there we go. Sail's going well. No window. It's always that calm before the storm, isn't it? So we're motoring, which is a bit, it's loud, don't like it. We've got like the thickest, what's it called? Like that stuff inside, we fitted it inside the engine bay. It's like lead and like this foam stuff with tin foil, so it's heat and like noise resistant to stop it coming outside of the actual engine bay bit. It doesn't work. Well, it does work, but that's as good as it gets. It's about as acoustically dampened as we can do. I still don't like it. Anyways, never mind. At least we haven't got the diesel smell inside our boat, like some boats. If the engine's inside, you do get diesel smell inside. We haven't got that, so that's one bonus, I suppose. And it's misty, really misty. Look it up there, misty, the old coast. We're going past the headland up there and on to the next one. It's about 15 miles left, I think we've got, but we're only doing about 4.5 knots, so about 4 hours probably, 3 and a bit, 4 hours, something like that. Take a while. Slow but sure, we'll get there. Sleepy puppy. That over there, can we see on the headland, we're just going past? That is Dures or Durs, I'm not quite sure how they pronounce it. It's D-U-R-R-E-S. There's a marina in there which we could have gone in, but if there's a big swell from the southerlies, or even if there is just southerlies, what we've read online is they get a big swell in the marina. In fact, the marina's got so much traffic that it literally has its own swells, creates its own messy waves in there, so we decided against that. And we're just going a little bit further up the coast, got about 7-8 miles to go. I can't show you because it's like misty and foggy, so you can't see it, but we're going to go on the end of that headland, and hopefully that will cover us from the southerlies and the swell.
Yeah.
Which should be good.
Yeah.
And Bear's just doing some work. And Bo's been doing loads of work today. Bless her, she works so hard, doesn't she?
Yeah.
You don't have to tell them, you know, they just do their own work, they're so good. Anyway, me and Bear go back to work. Daddy's watching for anything that's out here, but not there's anything out here at the moment. And we should be there in like a couple of hours.
Yeah.
It looks pretty. It's getting more sandy, isn't it? More turrets over there. Lots of like grey sand, grey creamy. And we're just going up here. This headland looks lovely though, doesn't it? Fields and farming going on. We're anchoring in this headland, hopefully to protect us from the southerly winds, which is obviously in that direction. We're in an anchorage with protection, but the swell, the waves, the small waves are coming this way, but the swell is coming from out of the sea. There's little white tops. They look little. There's some gnarly winds coming, so we're sheltered here, and because of the side swell, look, on this side, look, you can see pick up, look. Hang on. Anyway, you get the gist, there's the side swell, so I put the stone on crown. Not with me not involved, luckily.
Hello. Hello.
Ready? Say hello. Say hello. Hi! Hi! Hi!
Why are you going to kiss it?
So,
Can't get out. Is it drop?
it won't go to drop.
I'm not sure. What are we doing, Mum?
Daddy just wants to see if he can pull the boat round that way with the tender.
Right. What the frick is he doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You need to be out there.
No.
Further. So he has to do this to be able to move and turn it apparently. Let it turn again.
Not a chance. Not a chance. I don't know why you're laughing. That's just loads of physics. It's not me.
No, I said it's you. It's just funny. It's not bastard.
Chip on your shoulder, mate.
Try pushing it. Try pushing it.
Try going upside, push it, and aim to the tender.
I'm going to down. Try pushing it.
Alright, well, fuck off. I need an anti-foul.
That's it.
It might go above the anti-foul.
What?
It might go above the anti-foul. Well done.
No.
I'm going to find the boat. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just recording the document.
Why is it going so far?
No, he's been mine.
for the tender. I'm afraid. That's too funny. Funny. Turn northern then. He stopped! I had no idea because he's just stands there. And the dog's gone loopy!
Right, get in the box! Right, put it in the fucking box! Put it in the box! Put it in the fucking box! In the fucking box! And no box!
It's massive!
Now, can you just stop?
Goodbye, mate.
In the box!
And this is our position now. I don't know what Dad's doing. What is Dad doing?
I don't fucking
That's
know.
it, on
See, I
side.
don't think he knows after.
Lay down.
You can have a little stomp in a minute. It's going to be so funny.
Don't laugh. Whatever you do, don't laugh.
Look at him, he's going to come back too far.
He'll go, I can't steer it, I can't steer it.
That's so busy.
No, he's just having fun. No, he's just doing donuts. Stop doing donuts! Did he not mean to go in a circle then?
I don't know, I think he played it off cool.
Do donuts! Do donuts!
I can get it!
Oh, Ben's going to jump in the tent then.
No, can I get it?
Get back!
Mum, get back! And I'll get it. Mum, I'll get it. Mum.
Yeah, that's Alpha's got.
Is it too bad out there to take the dog?
I'm so glad that we're in here. With this tiny bit of swell, because look at that.
Look at that! Where's that even coming from?
Oh, I know where it's going.
Look at that.
My Christ, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Just trying it out.
Talk louder because the wind.
We've just dropped the stern anchor out there, and we're just gonna try it out. Just try it and see, because you can't go like that. Because then you could have 50 knot winds on the side, and I don't know if that's okay because you're putting both anchors sideways, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Like the
How's that looking from there?
geometry of it, I don't know.
Geometry.
Mathematics.
Mathematics.
Going off that direction. This is what I'm telling you, and that's windy. Can you hear me? Can you listen? Can you hear me? See that chain going off that direction? Going that direction.
Yeah.
So you get your anchor here dug in like this.
Yeah.
Yeah? Chain normally comes back to your boat, right?
Mm.
So if you put an anchor that's turning you, this anchor now is going sideways. So your anchor, instead of being pulled back, is pulling on its side. There's sideways pressure on your chain and your anchor. Same here. You know what I mean? This is a forward pressure, this is a sideways. So you've got more chance of pulling it out sideways than you have forward. It's not designed to be pulled sideways.
No.
That's about 45 degrees. It should be going out straight there, and now it's going out there. What is that, buddy?
What is it?
What have you dropped in your water bowl?
Oh.
What have you dropped? What have you dropped in there?
Trying to lick it.
What is it? What is it?
Out of water.
What is it? That nasty, creepy creature in your water bowl.
He's trying to get out his bowl.
He dropped it in there.
I know.
You're a nana. You're a nana.
Into rain and there's a big chop on the beach. But Mum's taking dog for a walk, like she used to do with her. I think she's ragged. You know? It's Mum.
Good old
What do
mum.
we expect? Yeah. She goes. So.
The size of that swell now, so did you see it?
No.
Yeah.
Look at it. The big waves that came just going out.
Yeah, she's turned
Look wet
sideways.
cherries on there. Just watch swell going in wet cherries.
Massive rocks are further up. The chair's not where the tender is. I moved it down. Bye.
Now as well, so we might have to take those for a while.
She's absolutely right, I think she's right. Okay, in she goes.
Oh, okay.
My arm's gone dead, sorry. It's raining as well.
Oh.
She is, yeah, I can't zoom in anymore on the phone.
Nearly went sideways then.
It's only a few inch deep there. Look at her talking to the dog.
I'm going to get up.
Yeah, because I had to go sit down.
He's in now.
Oh.
Oh my.
Did you see massive wave?
Yeah, it was.
Jump out.
Yeah.
Look at wave, look at fucking tender.
Yeah, she just dragged it out. It's fine. It's fine.
Did you see Splash Dog Bird?
Yeah. And there he is running up and down. You can't really see him though because of the quality.
Oh, there it is.
Aren't those mountains beautiful? I mean, I'll zoom in and show you. Aren't they just lovely? With the clouds and stuff. This is the anchorage it's just come out of. We've had to give it a bit of a wide berth because there was massive rocks, water breaking over them. Can't see it from this angle, but they're not on the charts. It says there's rocks of 1.4 over them and they was definitely coming out of the water. So we took a wide berth. The thing with Albania is they're not always going to be really accurate, the charts, because not many people sail here. Well, we found them to be very inaccurate. There was like 10 metres difference the other day. That's quite a lot of difference, isn't it? And those rocks were definitely breaking out the water.
Breakwater there, Nick.
So yeah, that wasn't on the charts either. Meant to be some wind today, but as it stands at the moment, it hasn't materialised. But it's okay because we're actually just going down the coast down there. About 12 miles, I think it is. Or was it 15? Don't know. I'll have to have a look. But we're just taking some miles off, so we haven't got to do a massive sail. The problem with this time of year is you don't get enough daylight to do big sails. Not in our boat anyway. If you're only getting 4 or 5 knots, there's only so much ground you can cover in daylight. And the fact that they're laying massive fishing nets, miles long, and pots everywhere, unmarked. Oh, they're marked with like lemonade bottles and sticks and stuff that you really can't sail at night time. Yeah, and also the chart datum is wrong, so obviously it can make it a bit different, the rocky headlands and stuff, you know. So we're doing daylight sails, so we're just taking off about 50 miles a day. Hopefully this anchorage will be alright. It hasn't got good reviews, but it's the only one between here and where we're going. We're going down to like Vlore area. I want to go to Oricum, so that's a bit further down in like a bay. I thought it might be quite nice to go there. That's our plan anyway. Obviously plans change, but yeah, about 15 miles a day down to a bay. Fingers crossed for us guys that we find somewhere a little bit protected from this swell, because it does look like the swell's building to a rather large rolling swell. Not the end of the world, but it's just a bit uncomfortable anchor. So we'll see when we get there, and I'll show you. Hopefully it'll be nice enough to get off and walk the dog. Fingers crossed. Into this bay here, and as you can see it's like a mile and a half nearly off still, and we're only in 4.95 metres here. It's been 4 metres for ages actually. It's such a shallow coastline, it's really crazy. Picking up anchor guys, and a big swell come through the night. There's been a big swell build through the night. Some of the waves are just ginormous. Still we're at anchor. It's crazy. there's bigger winds out there then. Look at that. I mean, look at these rolling in. Comes another big one. The size of it. Oh, he's down. This is us here, guys. Sorry, I'm struggling with the video, but we're coming out of here, along here. Sorry, let's zoom out a little bit, shall we? And down into here, where there's velour and stuff. We're going to hide in this little base and get some shelter. Well, I don't think we get much shelter from this, but we'll see. Around there, down there, 25 miles-ish.
It's because of these lagoons or whatever. It's
so much fresh water across the mountains.
It must be because when I was lifting the anchor, I never normally struggle to swim on surface with anchor, and that I couldn't hold myself up. Which obviously, fresh water, you're less buoyant.
Less buoyant, yeah. There's a lot of like fresh water comes pumping out into these waters. I've noticed this all the way along Croatia, Montenegro. It's constant, but this. It's crazy here. It's got like a complete line along the coast. Weird, huh? I think where salt water meets fresh water and get pumped out. So especially at the moment with all the rain and shit we've had and storms. So today's been a bit eventful. Well, not really eventful, but there's just a huge swell, like humusive out there, like meters high. You ride down one side and then climb back up the other. Massive swell. Anyway, the anchorage we were going to go to has got the biggest rolling waves you've ever seen in your entire life, and crashing onto the beach in these humongous breakers. So we've had to rethink where we're going, and all the way down that headland where there is other anchorages, it's going to be the same because the big swell's rolling in there all the way down. But there is this little island called Sazan, I think, or something like that. It was a military outpost. I'll show you in a second. And it was that for years, but they recently opened it up for tourists. And it's just got like full of military buildings and stuff. There's a little harbour there which you can go in during the day, I think, and walk around the island, but they don't let you stay in there overnight, so I haven't gone in there. But there is an anchorage around the back. Now it does say this is a restricted area, but there's loads of reviews on Navigational and online to say that it's open up for tourists and people have anchored here all this year. So I'm assuming it's going to be okay. We're not going to be chased off by the police. I do hope we're not going to be chased off by the police, because we're going to lose light soon because it's winter. And it gets dark about 5 o'clock, so like 3 hours it'll be dark, so we haven't really got time to get anywhere from here. Anyway, I'll show you what we're doing. I'll show you where I hope we're anchoring. This is the island. You see there's like loads of military buildings, there's loads of little turrets down here. You see if I zoom in, loads of buildings up there, and then loads of turrets and stuff down here. And then over there's the harbour. I might go in there one day, maybe Wednesday or something when it's calm, for a few hours and walk around possibly, maybe, I don't know. But if you follow the headland round, just round here, in there is a little anchorage, which I hope is deep enough for us to go to and will be safe and protected. And as you can see, even here, beside this island here, is so much less swell. There's like hardly any swell compared to out there, which was ginormous monsters. So I'm guessing around there should be pretty calm and flat. Fingers crossed, huh, guys? And fingers crossed we don't get chased off by the police, huh?
So we had a really long sail today with massive swell and wasn't very comfortable, and this is where we ended up, and I think it's like my favourite anchorage we've been to in Albania. It's like so beautiful and the water's nice and clear, and there's an island over there. Look how nice the waters are. Dad says not very clear, but they're so nice. And there's a nice breeze and everything, it's perfect. And Mum, what are you doing?
Beautiful anchorage here, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
Oh, I didn't sleep all night. I was up with like this massive swell. Felt like I was going to turn the boat over. Anyway, we left at 6 this morning. We left and we sailed all day. But the anchorage we'd sort of originally planned to go to was just this massive rolling swell going in, huge, meters and meters and meters high, rolling breaks away. Anyway, so we found this one on this little island, which you've just seen is beautiful. So we got here, we've anchored. Hopefully we won't be moved on. I've just been working because it's Monday and I need to release an episode. So as soon as we arrived and we got anchored safely, I've done that. I've got a little bit left to finish, but I've stopped because I've got to cook lasagna. So I'm just cooking lasagna. I've just roasted. I've got a squash and an aubergine roasted in there.
Can we see?
Hang on. Squash and aubergine. Once that's roasted, I'll add that to this. I'm making this and some beans in there, and I'm going to make a cheesy white sauce, and I'll make lasagna. Put it all together in a minute. When that's in cooking, I'm hoping I'll have enough time to go over there and try and walk the dog before it's cooked and come back and then serve up dinner.
Yes.
It's just one of those days. And the children haven't done any schooling, guys. I can't quite squeeze that in. Like
I did loads of schoolwork last week, like ridiculous
It's
amounts.
Monday,
So
you know, it's one day. We'll catch up tomorrow. I'll try and do extra tomorrow. Maybe we can do some later on tonight anyway, can't we? So, yeah. Busy day. Thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Remember, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok if you're cheeky. And if you love what we're doing, you want to support our episodes and become part of family, see all the episodes a week early, get all the extra footage, do lives of us, message me anytime, get involved with all the, when I ask questions, so you think I should do this sort of questions. If you want to do that, become a Patreon. The link is in the description below, or you can just find us on Patreon, Sally Pickle Family. See you next week, guys.
Bye.
Hope you enjoyed the episode.